Just as Kenyans, we keep asking ourselves, after Raila Amolo Odinga is dead, who is coming to replace him? The Jaramogi Oginga Odinga family, they are also asking themselves the same thing. Who is going to take it from Baba? Let me take you through the history of Jaramogi Oginga Odinga family. The father, that is Jaramogi, was a vice president of this country. When he was exiting, already his two sons were in politics, Oginga Oburu and also Raila Amolo Odinga. Raila Amolo Odinga has now passed on. Now let me look at the two sons of Jaramogi. Raila Amolo Odinga has his children. The first one was actually Fidel Odinga. Fidel Odinga, to be honest, he had already gotten into politics to the grassroots, and I'm telling you, he was so much connected amongst all these politicians that we have in the country as we speak today.
Castro Macarius Odhiambo Odinga, the eldest son of Kenya's opposition leader Raila Odinga, was widely regarded as a rising political figure poised to carry forward his family's legacy. His sudden death on January 4, 2015, at the age of 41, sent shockwave across the nation, leaving many questions unanswered.
In fact, he was just gearing to become the member of parliament of Kibra, but he passed on, unfortunately. Ladies and gentlemen, there came Rosemary Odinga. Rosemary Odinga, actually, Raila Amolo Odinga groomed her as well so that she can be able to take over in Kibra. But unfortunately, she also fell in well. But if you missed that part of a story of Kalwale who was explaining what happened, here it is.
Like I can comfortably, without fear of contradiction, confirm to Kenyans that Baba's choice amongst his children for who would succeed him was not Raila Jr., was not Winnie. After Fidel died, Raila told Rosemary to prepare to become the MP of Kibra. And upon being urged on, Rosemary came for me. And she told me, I would like you to take me to Kibra. And I took her to Kibra in her maiden rally at Kamkunji grounds, which is very symbolic in Kibra constituency. She did not tell me that the father asked her to look for me. If he did, I don't know. She can confirm. If he didn't, then she made that decision herself for whatever reasons. So after I took her back, shortly after she fell unwell.
Now then we have Raila Jr. Raila Jr., as we speak today, he has a health condition which cannot enable him to participate actively in the Kenyan politics.
Caused the right size of my face to get paralyzed. So it's not what people always assume is Bell's palsy. It's not really Bell's palsy, which is a different form of temporary paralyzation. It is an acoustic schwannoma.
But of course, it was bestowed the leadership of the family by Oburu and the entire family of Raila Amolo Odinga. Ladies and gentlemen, now there is Winnie. Winnie, so far, she's not understood what she exactly wants. I heard at some point she wants to relax, have her private life. But at this point in time, we know that she was actually nominated to go to Iala. And right now, she's seated there as a member of parliament. I'm not so sure whether Iala can be able to groom her well to come to the local politics. But if William Ruto decide to take her in, that can be able to make her a better leader. Because we've seen all politicians before, they are always groomed to get into this kind of seats by appointments or nominations in the local politics. Ladies and gentlemen, in a nutshell, the Odinga family is finished. I felt personally that Raila Amolo Odinga was really hurt by the death of his son, Fidel Odinga, because he was the serious prospect within the Jaramogi family. But now when he passed on, the entire system was destroyed. That's why Raila Amolo Odinga found it difficult to actually exit politics, because he did not have someone substantial to release to Kenyans as one of the representatives of the Oginga Jaramogi family. These big families always try to protect themselves from the political perspective. They spot someone in the family who can be able to get into politics and then get groomed to go and join the national politics. Let me give first an example here before I take you through Oburu Odinga's side. When Moi was retiring from politics, he groomed his son, that is Gideon Moi. And Gideon Moi is relevant till today. When Moi was exiting politics, retiring and going back to Kabarak, he groomed Uhuru Kenyatta. Uhuru Kenyatta eventually became the president of the Republic of Kenya. Through Uhuru Kenyatta, Gideon Moi actually received a lot of limelights. So as we speak today, Uhuru Kenyatta also groomed Gideon Moi kurudisha mkono to the Moi family to ensure at least the Moi family also exists politically. Only in 2022, where William Ruto orchestrated a plan to finish the Moi family, where we had all of them eliminated from all their seats that they were occupying. The brother was occupying the Rongai seat, kicked out. Gideon Moi, the senatorial position of Baringo, kicked out. Until recently, when there was a by-election, and Gideon Moi was expected actually to win that seat, but unfortunately, William Ruto again termed him. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a culture of the big families to literally find a successor of one of their own who has been active politically. Why are they so much interested to ensure at least they have someone in the political arena? First, it's to protect their huge businesses and properties. Second, it is something within their blood that they cannot just survive without a politician. Now, let me take you to Raila Amolo Odinga's brother, Oburu Oginga Odinga. After Raila Amolo Odinga died, and Raila Amolo Odinga was not able to manage his family and find someone who can be able to become a serious politician like him, the entire family of Jaramogi had to turn now who is next, Oburu Odinga. Oburu Odinga is the firstborn son of the Jaramogi Oginga family. And now is the person who is the next option to groom someone who can be able at least to take over the leadership of the family, most especially politically, after he retires also from politics. The Jaramogi Oginga family has already identified someone from the Oburu family who is going now to take over from Raila Amolo Odinga's political activities. And that is Jaoko Oburu.
I'm a soldier in the army. I'm a soldier in the army. I'm a soldier in the army. I'm a soldier in the army of Baba.
For those who are wondering how I got to know that Jaoko is being groomed to take over from Raila Amolo Odinga, first, in Kisumu and Siaya, I think, he has been holding political positions there. Coming back to Nairobi, he was appointed to State House. And as we speak today, he works there. Ladies and gentlemen, every time there's an opportunity by the family, ever since he was appointed to State House, they make sure that Jaoko has appeared somewhere and Kenyans notice him. To just give an example, after the demise of Raila Amolo Odinga, Jaoko was among the team that traveled to India to pick Raila Amolo Odinga's body.
Nilikuwa moja wa wale walienda hata mpaka India.
Such kind of a platform, it makes people start talking. Why Jaoko? Why Jaoko? Who is this Jaoko? Eventually, people are going to get used to this name, Jaoko Oburu. Secondly, after Raila Amolo Odinga had been brought from India to Kenya, there was a state funeral that was organized at Nyayo Stadium. And Jaoko Oburu was the person who was given to read the official speech, the official tribute of the family, the entire Jaramogi family.
We will cherish Raila's memory in the hearts of our nation. And I believe in the hearts of many African nations. Fare thee well, our champion, our freedom fighter, our Baba. You have fought the long fight. You have finished the odious race. You have kept the unshakable faith. Your work here is done. The struggle continues. Rest in peace and rest in perfect and eternal peace. Thank you, Baba. Long live the King!
And that is what he did. He captured the attention of the entire world because people were following the funeral from across board. So ladies and gentlemen, that was another platform to make people start talking about Jaoko Oburu, which means he was being introduced to the world by the entire Jaramogi family. The latest one is now when Jaoko decided, now I have to interact with my friends in politics and get to the people. And today, he was introduced to Jivanji grounds, where he actually went there with some other politicians like Alai, basically to get introduced to the people at the grassroots and start from there. That is the beginning of the rising of Jaoko Oburu. The only thing that is remaining now here is for us to see, is he going to succeed like Raila Amolo Odinga? Does he have the blood of politics like Raila Amolo Odinga or not? I don't know what is your take, but on the comment section you can be able to share with me. Ladies and gentlemen, as I started by saying, this is a practice by the big families. We expect Uhuru Kenyatta to groom someone. After him, someone else to take over. Because right now he's still active, meaning there's someone yet from the family who is able to switch just like him. William Ruto, we have to expect that he's going to bring someone on board, probably his son George or the daughter, of which it's unlikely because the daughter has completely been rejected. I don't know what is your take, but in the comment section can tell me whether you think Jaoko Oburu is going to really fit in the political arena within the Jaramogi family. Thank you so much for watching my videos. My name is Abel Mukwa. Please make sure that you subscribe.